and creator of everything you see at CarolJo's.com. We do lots of things here. We do chat times, we do bead sales, we do jewelry sales, and we do tutorials. Tonight is a tutorial night. We are going to look at making the cluster necklace here. So that is what we're going to do. Hi, Geraldine. And to do that, we need, I might wait a minute, let other people come before I tell you all what we're going to need. The reason why I came on early here on TikTok was they are not liking numbers in the chats. Like when we play the game where have you guys guess a number? I think tonight we'll do colors. We'll do colors for it and go that route rather than numbers. And I'm still trying to figure out how in the world I am going to do my live sales. It's something new with TikTok because they think that we are asking for gifts and such, which we are really not. So we're still going to do that 10 shares down below, 10,000 likes, and then we will do giveaways. Tonight's giveaways, we're going to continue with doing either a piece of jewelry or with bead soup, and you get to pick. So that's what we have for tonight's giveaways. All right, we're just getting everybody in. As you're coming in, go ahead and say hi. Also, you can do that here on YouTube also. You guys can just comment in here. All right. So, like I said, tonight, I came in early, so it's kind of throwing me off. Hi, Elizabeth Jane. Oh, yes. Thank you, Donna. They're talking about we can use the emoji numbers. So we might do that for our lives, but tonight, woohoo, Geraldine, I'm glad you got your order. Hi, sweetheart strings. Tonight we'll just do colors. But we're going to make this necklace where you can use any type of chain you want. As you all know, I've been talking about, this is my favorite chain. Here, I'll show both of you. It is a 6x4 millimeter curb chain is what it is. I am out of this chain right now. I don't even have enough to be able to make the tutorial, but you can use any chain. So tonight I am going to use this here, this textured chain. We're going to use that for our necklace. So that is what we're going to use for our chain. Like here we have a circle. You can use any type of circle that you want. I just happened to grab one of the textured jump rings. So we're going to use that. You need head pins. And I grabbed a bead soup here. This is a bag of my own personal bead soup. So I just grabbed that. We can make and pick out different kinds of beads in there. So like when I do the bead soup giveaways, those beads would be a great thing to make this with. Because you might just add in some of your own beads type scenario. So this one was made using the 10 millimeter black glass pearls, an 8 millimeter gray, the dark gray. The light gray is a 6 millimeter, and then 6 millimeter clear faceted rounds. So you can use any type. Yep, it sure is, Lucky Charm. And so that is just the beads that you need. You can use any color, any combination, different sizes. You don't even have to use the 10, 8, and 6 like I do. You can do 4, 6, and 8. Whatever. Hi, Chill Guy. Whatever size you want to use to make that chunkiness. And how chunky it is all up to you. So I'm just going to give you how to do it, and then you can take it and go. And I would love to see what you guys make with this. So right here, this is a piece of chain that all of those beads dangle from. We're going to make the tutorial for this style of a necklace. It's called the Chunky Necklace. And for tools, you will need 1 or 2 of the flat nose pliers, your round nose plier, and a cutter. I use my flush cutter. Or if you're someone that has a hard time making the loops, you could actually, with this one, use your one-step looper. I would just use the 1.5 millimeter size one-step looper. So that's, if you want, you can use that. Because this one isn't going to be dangling down from like the wrist where you need it more secure, it's going to be dangling whatever length you made it. Hi, Denise, you did find me. And so, with that being in mind, you know, if it's really longer and you might catch it on things when you're wearing it, because longer necklaces I catch on stuff, I would probably do the loops. But if you're doing it up here, that one you could do it with the one-step looper. So it's really about how do you catch your necklaces or not? Yep, I got, yep. I was gonna say I do know. That I once I know your guys' names, I try to remember them when they are different for your TikTok name and your real name. And sometimes it throws me for a loop and I'm like sit there and I'm like, I know it, but I knew yours. Hi, Just Dolls. Hey. So that is what I was gonna say. You can use the one-step looper or you can use the round nose pliers and make the loops. All right, who's ready to get started? I got to figure out what color I want to make out of my bead soup. So, as always, please remember, if you guys share and like here on TikTok, we will be doing a giveaway. And the giveaway will be for both. I just don't have a way on YouTube to give you guys numbers to be able to do a giveaway that I've ever figured out yet. So, I'm going to point you guys down. So, here we go. There. And there. All right, now I do not have my backup account for my TikTok, so I cannot see comments as much when I go and do it this way. So if I miss a comment, just know I will get it in just a little bit. First thing I'm going to do is find beads, like what color of beads I want for this. Let's see, what do I want? Ooh, I think I want to use these two. So then this, what do I want? Use that one. And then we could do, let's see what other colors I want. I'm thinking all of a sudden, like, I'm going to post a video after I get off here about the sunset pictures. I only have 2 pictures, so it's not like I have a lot of pictures, but I'm thinking of the colors from that sunset I want to put in here. And so I'm picking out those colors from that sunset. And they were like the oranges and the yellows. And yep, Thanksgiving vibes. And then they have a little bit of a purple in there. There wasn't browns. And I'm trying to remember if there was reds in there. Or if I want to bring in more. And I'm not sold on this shape of a purple. And I have like that one. Maybe I'll do that one. There, I like that purple better. Let's see what else I have in here. Ooh, I might flip this one out with this one because it's got the purpley vibe to it. There we go. And I have another, that one. And then I was thinking maybe a couple clear. Do I want just regular clear? Oh, yeah. I wish I could find one more of this one. All right. Ooh, I found one right there. Okay. And I don't want them all next to each other. Like, same colors. I gotta, like, break it up. Maybe I don't want there. Something like that. We are rainbow making the chunky necklace here. And I'm picking out the beads for it. Ooh, I think I want that in there too. What other colors do I have? Nope, I don't want that one. He's too big. I'm just going to grab extra beads in case we need to fill it up. There's that one. Clear. Hey, we got another one of those. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I'm going to get rid of the extras. Hi, Rose. I have my thing down, so, and I do not have my backup account, so I cannot see comments very well. These are my ones that I want for that. I'm going to move all, this is a bead soup that I actually have of my personal collection. And I don't usually use bead soup because if you guys noticed, I picked through it and I had to find multiples of the same one. Because, you know, you can't have just one bead in there. They have to have a matching set. All right. Let me get the beads out of the way. All right. This is going to be at the bottom, which is and my inspiration for my colors was some pictures that I've taken recently of the sunsets here. Hi, Simo. And that is what my inspiration was, is trying to pick out some of those colors. And I lost my other one of these. Oh, shoot. Did I put him back in the baggie somewhere? I want that other crackle bead. Where are you? Sorry, I am, oh, he's right there. He's at the top. Whew. Got him. Thought I lost my crackle bead. And what I'm doing is I am just putting all my beads on their head pins right now. Getting them ready. And that head pin is really not straight, so we're not even going to use that one. He had a funky bot or top. Trying to get something on him would have been hard. Okay. You're going over there. All right. So this is the beads that we've got. Can you guys see this here? I'm going to see if I can get you guys down more here on TikTok. Like that. Let me go move it. There we go. We'll go that way. Can you guys see better? And you're kind of... Now I tilted you. Sorry. There. How is that? So for the first piece, I'm just going to do a few links here. All of the chain that I have has unwelded or unsoldered links. Oh, yeah. That took me a while. And I opened by just like how you open a jump ring, one towards you and away from you. So I just have a shorter piece of chain. That's all it is. And you can make it as long or as short as you want. I am going to move out of all the extra head pins here. So we're going to make the loop. I need my marker. I want all of my loops to be consistently the same size. So to do that on here, when I'm doing that, I put a black Sharpie mark on my tool. It will come off, so don't think it's always permanent. It will rub off, and you might, if you're doing a lot of these, you might have to redo your mark. But I put my bead right up against the bottom of my tool. In this part here, you go 90 degrees away. So bend it away from you. I know for you guys it's coming towards you, but for me it's away. Reposition your tool so that you are 45 degrees in that angle. And then bring it around towards you. And you'll get to a point where you're going to hit that bead. If you loosen it up and twist that so that this is now on the top, it will give you room to go around and make that circle. And you're going to be 90 degrees. So you see how my loop is there and my end is 90 degrees from there. Now I open up my loop like so. And put that on there. I use my round nose pliers to do this part. You can use either your flat nose or your round nose. Push that down so that this is now closed. Grab your flat nose or chain nose pliers and wrap this around the end until like a barber pole. So you're wrapping it down, not on top of each other, until you get to the top of the bead. So it will look like this. You see how I've got it in that barber pole shape? Let me see if I can get that there. And then grab your flush cutters and cut that end off. Now, I know that seems like it's a lot. And I will tell you that I do have videos on this, on how to do this technique to create the charm, the dangle, out on YouTube. I'm trying to get, my cutters are not sharp on the edge. There we go. And there we have the first bead on there. So it will be called dangle earrings. If you want to watch that and learn this technique over and over, that's where I would go and do that. I'm just going to randomly put beads on here. So same technique. At the top of your bead, 90 degrees away, reposition 45 degrees in there. You see how you're at an angle in there? Now come towards you until you can't get it there. Let up a little bit and just flick your wrist and then move this to the top. Take it off. You have your circle. Open up your circle and put this on the chain. You can decide if you want to go right next on the same loop or go up or down. This first one I'm going to put on the same loop and then go around. And now I'm going to cut this off. So there is the second bead of the dangle of that cluster. Now, my next one, I'm going to grab the yellow one, and I am actually going to go up one link when I go to add this. So 90 degrees away, 45 chain in the angle there. Bring this piece of wire around till you get to a point where you can't move it. Reposition it. Finish it out at a 90 degrees. And I'm going to go up here on that second link of my cluster. And you can decide if you want to be on one side, both sides, back and forth. You can actually put more than one dangle on each one. Whoops, I went to grab my cutters and I grabbed a pliers. And then go in and cut it. And you see how by going up one, my bead is like stacking on top of each other. Now I'm going to grab this bead. This is a synthetic moonstone. So there, it's going to be white on this side and pink on this side. So it changes. I'm going to use this one. So once again, get the right plier. I need my round nose plier. 90 degrees away, 45 for your plier, bring it around. Move that up, 45 around. I am going to put the second one next to the yellow on the opposite side. With this larger chain, you will see this more than if you use the smaller chain. And what I mean by larger and smaller is the link size. There we go. So there is the fourth bead. And so what I mean by each side is, you have the link here. I can say the link is in the middle, and I've added a bead on each side of that link that's in there for the one below it. So that is our fourth bead. I got a piece of hair. I'm going to grab the white, or the clear, I mean. Make my loop. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? And we're going to add that to the link above. ahead and wrap that around. Okay. I was like, you're going to laugh. I was just telling Lucky Charms, I'm like, I can remember names. And I'm like, Cheryl, I know Cheryl. And I'm like, what is Cheryl on TikTok? So thank you. So there is the clear. So my inspiration, like I told you, here, I have one more bead to put on here, but my inspiration was sunset colors. So I don't know if your guys' sunsets are those colors where you're at, but here they are at this time of year. So once again, bead touches the bottom of my pliers, go 90 degrees away, reposition, and bring it around. And you know what I didn't do? I did not move that at 45 degrees in there. The reason what happens if you don't do that, it goes straight up and then curves instead of doing a curve all the way around your circle. So I'm going to take that off and redo it. Wrap this around. So there it is with one of each of the colors that I picked out for the inspiration of this. And now I'm going to add a second layer of all of those beads. And I'm just putting one on each side of the link down below. So each link has 2 beads. With the larger link of this, if I wanted this to be a lot fuller, I sure could fill this up with more than just 1 bead on each side of the link. We are making chunky necklace is what I'm calling it. I think is what or no, it was cluster. Why do I keep saying chunky? So it'll look like this style, Patty. All right, so we added on another orange. Now we're going to go with the yellow. After I get done with this live, I am going to go make my Thankful Thursday. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thankful Thursday post. And then you guys are going to see what my inspiration was. All right, there is another yellow. There we go. There is another of that purple. I'm going to do the white next. It's not really white, it's clear. I'm calling this bead white for I don't know what reason. And it's clear. Someone said today was her 4th Monday in a row. That's the kind of week she's having. And after I just said that, I'm like, I think I'm on the boat with her. Come on, there we go. I need to get a new pair of cutters out for me. So there's that so far. And then we're going to put this one. Now you can make this as long or as short as you would like it to be. Now I have to make a decision. Do I want to add more to it? Or do I want to just leave it at this? Okay, here's what we have so far. And I have some beads that match them in the orange, yellow, and clear. And I have to decide, do I want to add to the top? Do I want to add some in the center? What do I want to do? I feel like it needs something. That's just my opinion. So I'm just going to put these on head pins here quick. And then decide where I want to put them in at. Except for, I lost the pearl down my sleeve of my shirt. And then it dropped to the floor. Got it. It went like down here. Hey, Rainbow, you're back. All right. And you can end up putting these in where you were already at, or we can add them to the top. And I'm like thinking I want to fill this in a little bit fuller and make it a bigger cluster. So like maybe right here where this clear is, I'm going to go above it and add this one. And these links are large enough with the size of chain that I've selected to be able to do this. There we go. So I did add in that one there. I'm going to find a spot for some clear. I think I want to do the clear right here on top of the yellow. Thanks, Rose, for the gobble gobbles. Okay. I'm liking that. That's making it a little bit fuller too. I have a yellow that I can use. Let's see. Let's add a yellow like right. Thank you, Rainbow. And I didn't see who else was doing the gifts. So whoever did gifts, I didn't get to see it. Thank you. Hey, we hit it. I just got to figure out where I want to put it. I think that's what we got so far. And see how it's just a really cool cluster? I know I want this clear. Just to give it a little bit more oomph. Let's put it down here. I'll put it right there. Owie, I pinched my finger with the plier. There we go. Just be careful. You guys got to hear what I did yesterday. Oh, Lord. You guys can laugh at me because I was laughing at myself. Ah, there you go. And so I wanted to make a baked potato for lunch. So I always puncture holes in it with a fork. And I punctured myself right here. I was laughing at myself. I don't recommend doing that. Nope, nope, didn't fall out of the chair. There we go. Thank you, Rainbow, for the bracelet. So this is what it looks like. I think that turned out with the fall colors really cool. So what I'm going to do now is this link here where I have my top beads at, I am going to take off all the links above it. So I'm going to open it up. Whoops, if I can get it to open here. There we go. I'm going to take out my extra links. I have here, we're going to have these tomorrow night. We talked about doing that. This is the textured jump rings. So there you have your ring at the top. I can make another one. We have time to do it. And then I need to do my chain. So if you're going to do one that's a shorter one and have it dangle like right here, if that's what you choose you want for your necklace, then you're going to need to do a clasp in the back. I usually make these longer so they are down, depending on, like down here. I don't want them in between here and drawing attention to there. I will go down here. I am a larger person and I don't mind having my accent here. I just don't like it in between. So with that being said, I will do a 32-inch chain. To do that, I need my ruler. So let's see. There's 18 and 18. Open up the chain like that and put it on that jump ring, that textured jump ring. Bring this all the way around and make sure you don't got any, if you guys could have seen me off camera a little bit, I was pushing it all so I knew I wasn't going to have a twist in it. Open up the bottom chain there and add it to that jump ring. And there you have it. So then you just wear it like this. And for me, that's a 32-inch necklace. Everybody's different in how long their torso is and such, but that's it. That's how easy that is. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Simo. So that is the necklace. That's the cluster. And we have a little flower here at the bottom and just round beads. You can make this even with a larger accent bead if you would like to. All right, we're going to do a second one because we still have time. I'm going to use this same chain because I might use this one. I'm going to use this one here. Let me change out the chain. Let me add these links back on there. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got for Christmas colors here. Because I have a bag of bead soup, everybody, that we can use. All right, I'm going to put this chain away. We're going to use this chain. We're going to use a little different, it's larger links again, but not as textured. I'm just going to grab a chunk of it off. Let's see what we can find for beads that are Christmassy in color. Okay. All right, we have lots of the red. Whoops, he's more pinky. I don't want him there. Of the red glass pearl. We have some green. Not that green. He's not the right one. There. I'm going to add some clear in there. I need more green, the dark green, the Christmas green. I don't have a lot of it in this bead soup. Let's see what else we have here. There's another one of those. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. See what else we can find in my bag. I'm like trying to remember, where did I put my gold head pins? If we did the gold, I've got gold chain, but I just couldn't find my gold head pins like at the last minute. I can see, let me see if I can find the gold head pins. Because look, I do have gold chain here. And I have a smaller gold textured circle. So let me see if I can find the head pins. But I gotta find some more green beads. So there's some dark green in here. Okay. We do those. Ooh. Okay. I need some more green. If I could find another one of these, I think that's cool. There, if I can get it. I don't know that I have another one. Ooh, way down there. I do have another one. There. Okay. Let me see if I can go find gold head pins. So I'll be right back. Where are we at? We're at 5.8 likes. We do have our share. So can you like while I'm trying to find my gold head pins? I would love to do a giveaway when I got back. Okay. Found them. Gold head pins. So we're going to get this back on the chain here. All right. I'd have to find my Christmas charms, and after we did the Christmas one, I don't really have a lot left. But yes, you could add charms to this. You can make it however you want. I want you guys to like think about oh, Jiminy Christmases, Alma. Wow. I want you to think of things that you can do to make it your own. And that is a great idea there to do the charms. I am just going to put some beads on some head pins really quick. When I did my fabric for mine, I did buy some at the fabric store, but it isn't exactly like this. It's more fleecy. But yes, you can buy fabric at the fabric store and cut it down and make your own bead mats. I've done that before. Yeah, I think it would be really cool. Like if you would have, what I was thinking when you were talking about that, Simo, was if you would take the like a eye pin, dangle the charm down, and then put a bead above it. I think that would be awesome too. Geez, now I think I have more green than I do red. Whoops. But green is my favorite color. Oh, good. Let me know how it turns out for you. I think it'd be really cool. I want to see pictures. Please. I honestly don't know that I'm going to use them all, but I'm going to put these all on head pins just to be ready. And I was thinking about grabbing my looper and using that so that you guys can see what it would be like with the looper. I am almost got them all. And this one's going to be a chunky cluster, I think. Okay. Looper. Nope, I do not use gold very often. But green is my color. But not these greens. Where's my looper? Nope, that's my memory wire cutter. Here it is. That's the 3-0. I don't want that one. I want the other one. Here it is. 1.5 millimeter looper. That's what we're going to use. Yep, sage green. That's mine. All right. So you can do, with the looper, you can do them all up at once if you want. So you just put it in the looper, twist it back a little bit, and you got your hole, or your loop, your circle, whatever this thing is called at the top here. That. I have no words tonight. And I think I'm going to try doing all of them here with the looper and then putting them on. Oops, I forgot to put him on a, I want him on there. Got to grab another head pin and put this one on there. Forgot to put him on there. I have a hard time with the one-step looper because my hands are not hardly big enough for it. So it makes it difficult for me to use it. I don't know if anybody else has small hands like me, but my palm of my hand is hardly big enough to use it. We're 2K away from a giveaway. And you do want to be careful when you're using the one-step looper to not get your beads too close to it if they're glass beads, but you don't want it to be so far away that you have a huge gap. The reason being is if you put it too close, and what I mean by too close is if you get it right up against here with that, you will probably end up breaking your glass bead. And if it's too far away, you'll end up with a gap. that you don't want on the head pin. Yep, you do break them really easy. I did not get that in there. There we go. This is called the One Step Looper, and it's the 1.5 millimeter one. They have a 1.5, a 2.25. I do not own the 2.25. And they have a 3.0. So that is how big around your loop is at the top. I do not sell this. You would have to go to craft stores or on the web and look for it. I cannot get that in to sell. Just to let you know. All right. Now we've got all of our beads all on the loops. Now we're going to grab a piece of chain. I'm going to do... This is the exact same chain that we had with the silver, only this one is in gold. And we all know how much I use gold. All right. So I'm going to go with the red here at the bottom. With the looper, there's a... Whoops, I lost it. Come back here. You're going to see that there's a side that has a little opening there. We're going to open that up and put that on the chain and then shut it back up. And we got to get it open far enough that it can get on the chain. There we go. And then we're going to close it up. So like that. And then I am going to put a green bead. I'm going to put more than just 2 beads on a link here with this, because we're going to make this one a really chunky cluster. So there. And then I'm going to grab a clear. I'm not going to do red, clear, and green on each chain link. But we're going to have a combination of stuff as we go, because I don't have that many clear that I made up. I think I made more green than I did any other color. And then close that up. And when you open and close these loops, you're doing it just like you would a jump ring. Open towards you, or and then close it away from you, or the opposite. Yep, I do. And with this one, you don't want to distort the circle and open it like with the circle. You want to open it one way or another. So there we go with those 3. And if that's not Christmas, I don't know. All right, I'm going to grab a different green bead. And I am just going to take the beads and just put them on in any order. Sometimes I can do things in random order. Sometimes I have to have a pattern. So we'll see how my brain goes when we do this. More times than not, I have to have a pattern. But that's my brain. Okay. Ooh, I'm liking this so far. All right. I'm going to do a red in the middle. Go on. I have not, oh, not this green. I have not used gold since I had my LASIK done the second time. Let me tell you, it's interesting. It's making my eyes think. Whoops, I didn't open that up far enough. There we go. Now, if you did this with silver, the white and blue, ooh, that would be another really cool Christmassy vibe. And I'm putting right now 3 beads on each of the links. 2 on one side, 1 on the other side. Whoop, I didn't get him closed. There. He fell off. Yeah, I do rainbow. I do sell some of my stuff that I do make. I just haven't done live selling my jewelry lately. I usually do it on Friday afternoons when I do it. There we go. I need a red. I will probably do jewelry sales on either, it'll probably be like Saturday of the Thanksgiving weekend is what I'm thinking, but I haven't decided 100%. Did we get to 10? Oh, we did. Aha, we got to 10K, everybody, and I didn't notice. Sorry. I do not have my backup account up tonight, so I can't see comments as well. There we go. I'm loving that. Okay. We're going to do colors today. We're going to put a color in the chat. All right. Go ahead when we get to 1, 0. Go for it. Put colors in the chat. And I'm going to grab some bead soup and a piece of jewelry so you can decide. Okay. Okay. Even YouTube can put colors in the chat too. When we get to 30 seconds left, I'm going to give you guys a clue. Okay, so think of this, but not a sunset. What was my inspiration, but it's not sunset? Oh, nobody got sky blue. That was the color of sky blue. Okay, let's try a different. I'm going to exit out here and we're going to try a different color. All right. Oh, hold on. I don't want you to do that word. Exit, quit. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to do a different one. Not trying to make it hard. I'm just trying to think of different colors. So we got another color going. So go ahead. Oh, dear Lord. I'm going to give you guys a clue. When metal oxidizes. Haha, Patty B. You got it. Okay, so you get to choose, Patty. I have the note with the sapphire rhinestone there. The musical note with the rhinestone, or bead mix. Just a whole different mixes. Hey, the one that we used earlier is right there. And there's another one. So this is the mix for bead soup, or the necklace. And I'm going to stop it. The word was rust. All right, exit. The musical notes. Sure, you got it. Thank you. Hi, Renee. All right, that is yours. I'm going to put the mix up here, and we're going to continue on making our necklace here. This is our cluster. Where we're at, we're going to add more to it. Let's see what we want to add. I'm going to do a green. Go on there, little dude. He's being a little stubborn. There we go. Well, hello, slippery little sucker. Happens all the time. Does anybody know what line that is, what movie that line is from? You got it, Patty. Yep, Sweetheart Street, you guys got it. Yay. So, when I was in labor with my oldest, this is back in VH tape time, so, you know, I'm aging myself a little bit there. And we could watch movies while you were in labor. I had gotten an epidural, so I wasn't in pain, and I was just waiting for her to come. We didn't know if it was going to be a boy or a girl. There we go. And when, there we go, I think, yeah, we're going to do this. And so anyways, I asked for grumpy old men. And that movie was checked out to somebody. You know, can't do the good old things that we can do now where it's on demand and more than one person can watch it. So I went for Pretty Woman. And she was born at the end of the movie where the credits are rolling and Roy Orbison is singing Pretty Woman. And that's what she was born to. And it was a girl. And we didn't know if we were having a boy or a girl. So I thought that was kind of cool. And my doctor says, I've never delivered to this song before. I've done Amazing Grace a lot, but never Pretty Woman. Things you'll never forget. Oh, this is turning out really spectacular, I think. And I'm trying to decide if I want it longer. I think I do want to go a little bit longer. So we were on that one, so I'm going to go to this link. And this is really, truly just going link up the links. That's all I'm doing. There we go. There. Yeah, if I could find them, I think I've sold all my Christmas ones. Oh, no way. I remember the day he passed away. My oldest niece, Elizabeth, was a huge fan of his. And the day he passed away, she actually called me just crying. I'm going to fill in some of these and put 4 on some of these and make it bulkier. I think I'm at the length I want. And I'm going to use all of them, all the ones that I've made up here. I wouldn't have to. I could cut them off and that'd be fine, or use them on something else. But I'm going to put them in here and make it a little bit fuller. If I can find a spot where it'll open up and let me do that. I think right here. There we go. Uh-oh. He fell off after I got him on there. Yep, it's just, there are things that you never forget. There. Got him on one. On this side. Oh, that's cool. All right. I have two small reds, 1 large red, 1 green, and 1 clear left. Let's see if we can find homes for them all, like right here. Thinking right in here for that last green. If I can get it on that link. Have you ever thought, you know, sometimes if you stick your tongue out, it'll work? I don't want you in there because I don't want to put you in the midst of that. There we go. Nope, I didn't get it hooked on there right. I was wondering if I wasn't getting them hooked on there. I think I'll do right here. There we go. I am loving that. But yes, I'm the person that I will stick my tongue out thinking it's going to help me out. It doesn't. But man, I can think it. I know I don't have that open far enough. There we go. Now watch, when you guys are watching me, you'll see. Is she sticking her tongue out or not? Okay. There we go. Put you right here. There we go. I harpooned it. And we have one more. There we go. Haha. That turned out really cool. So this is the Christmas colored one. Now I'm going to open up the bottom one that has beads attached to it and take off the extra rings. I'm going to grab one of, one of the jump rings, put it on, close up that chain. I don't have the extra of the large ones. I have large ones that will be available tomorrow night of those, but when I have them package them for me, I didn't have any extra left over after what they packaged. So like this is the leftovers of this size when I have them package it for me, and then I can use them. But the larger ones, I do not have extra for me. So if they don't sell out, then I can grab one. All right, let's find our jump ring and put this end on there. And then go all the way around. And both of these necklaces were actually made with beads from Bead Soup. They're just beads that there's just a few extra of. And then I put them in that bag. And there it is. So let's, and this one I put 32 inches again, because like that. There it is. I have it, I've had it for sale before. Thanks, Patty. Your idea worked. And you guys could put charms, and you could even put like a large bead here at the bottom to be a focal bead. You could do whatever you want. So there it is. I'm loving that one. I don't wear gold, so I know I will. I'll put that one up for sale. Both of these will be available. There we go. All right. And I normally make these with, yeah, I have sold the gold chain. I will have, and I don't know if I have gold chain, Lulu, that will be available for all the stuff that I'm going to be bringing on Thanksgiving, like Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. I'll be having bead sales, longer bead sales both days of that week. And because of that, I am bringing in what I decided to do for my sales for those 2 days is at some point there will be jewelry put up for sale, but the beads that I'm going to bring that weekend are going to be beads that we've had before that I didn't sell out of, and we actually have pulled them out. We've already started sorting them by, like, all the chain is together, all of the glass beads are together, all the gemstones, semi-precious, and crystals are all together. The findings are all together, and findings could be head pins. Why can't I think of what they're called? Toggles, any of that kind of stuff. Will be all in one area, and I'm going to try to plan it out so I can let you know about what time I'll be starting each section. But I don't know. I had someone else sorting everything, and so I don't know what color chains we have coming on that Saturday, Friday, or Saturday. But if you want to follow me, you can come see what we're all about. I will have a bead sale tomorrow night, of just like how I normally do it, which is where I bring in some new items. And then, so items 1 through 40 something, I think it is, are all brand new items. And then from then until 68, I think it is. Then it is 67. I remember the number 67. You're welcome. Are items that we've had before. And then the triangle jump rings are at the end. I almost forgot to put them on there, so that's why they're at the end. So sorry. I was like, whoo, I found them sitting on my desk going, where are they? I went through and got everything ready. I'm like, where are they? And there they were. So, yep. So that's what we'll have for tomorrow night's bead sale. And then Saturday at 10 a.m., that one will be all frosted glass beads. I do have 2 frosted resins. I thought they were glass when I was pulling them. And I'm like, I'm not putting them back. I'm just going to sell them. So we have a lot of frosted beads on Saturday. Tomorrow night, 7 a.m., not 7 a.m., 7 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. And then Saturday is 10 a.m. That's where I was getting the a.m. at, Saturday. So thank you, everybody. I had fun making this. Thanks for the suggestion for Christmas colors here. And I know I'm biased just because of the pictures, but the sunset colors on this one just makes it just cool. They're fallish and Christmassy all in one. So you guys all have a great night. I think they did too, Rose. Thank you. So everybody have a great night. We will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central. Bye.